If you thought the professors on American college campuses were pro-Israel, you're going to fall over and faint when I read you some of the quotes of the degree of hatred these professors have for Israel and Jews in general. I have to read you a bunch of quotes from real professors at real American universities quoted over the last couple of weeks. Just stand by to be shocked. This is what professors are saying. Now, these are people with BA, MA, PhDs. These are the most educated of the educated in America. A tenured Columbia professor, PhD, praised Hamas'S terror attacks on October 7th as, quote, awesome. At UC Irvine, a professor said, quote, the Zionists have been exposed as the criminals and bloodthirsty animals that they are. This is a gift from Allah to the world. At Virginia Tech, a professor said, quote, Hezbollah terrorism is just a form of anti-imperialism that unfortunately the Western left shies away from too much, meaning there should be more massacres. An NYU adjunct professor told students, quote, we know it's not true that Hamas committed rape and beheaded babies. And that professor jokes about him being called anti-Semitic. These stories are everywhere. These are colleges that keep hiring people that hate Jews in their classes. And Israel as a country, and often America as a country, overtly and openly, and none of them are getting fired. We've talked about it every week. These professors, sometimes they get suspended pending an investigation. Or other times, when you have Claudine Gay, she gets fired, but they still pay her the same amount to be in charge of history and diversity for $100,000 a year. I'm sorry, $1 million. I said $100,000. I meant $1 million. $1 million a year, and she doesn't have to work.
Yeah, they put her in charge of the DEI division at the school. Basically, just continue down the same hateful rhetoric, the same hateful path that you've been on. And let's wait until it all dies down, because, the media is not talking about her any longer. And I think, again, the only reason why they saved her to that extent is because of Obama. Obama was fighting for her.
We talked about this. Supposedly, because Obama is an alum of Harvard, he interceded with the board and said, keep her, because I like her.
Yeah.
And I want her to stay. And when the president of the United States, even the ex-president of the United States, who happens to be an alum of your school, calls up, you listen. That's why she didn't get canned the first day, like she should have.
Yeah. Yeah,
but when
she should have been removed immediately.
The plagiarism was so bad, they couldn't defend her anymore because of intellectual thievery of what, like 50 people got their stuff stolen
50.
by her? 50. All of whom were rabid about it. She stole my work. So finally, Harvard goes, okay. We'll fire her, but we're still paying her.
Well, they just fired her from the position. She's still a part of the staff at the school.
And her paycheck didn't change, bro. It's the same paycheck, $1 million a year. But she just doesn't have to work. I think she got promoted. Now they pay her and she doesn't have to show up. She doesn't have to be on television. She doesn't have to get yelled at. Unbelievable.